Well, welcome and good evening, you wonderful dice of all alignments. I am Lunardeight. This is Let's Play the Test. This is technically the second time I've done this, but the first time I played this was over 2 years ago. Like I said, I'm going to double check OBS. OBS Gen is working. So hop on in. No, I'm not putting a link to the original one. It's just look through the other 2,400 videos. Now, in order to begin, this is the most important part of the entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions, and you must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself, your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? The process is very simple in theory. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. Sorry, I got distracted. I was trying to look at the background and there's numbers on the floor and I'm trying to read the numbers. I know I'm not good at paying attention. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know. As long as the answers you provide to the questions asked are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. This isn't psychic. This isn't a personality test. This is simply nature. This is you. This is your own mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work, unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind, and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand or realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer your question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back and relax. That's a pretty good I have a jug of water right here. And enjoy the experience. We are about to begin with a series of questions, and provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking some substantial information today. Here we go. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated fairly? Yes. Do you believe that everyone should always be treated equally? Yes. Have you ever invented anything? No. Do you believe that you are worthy of someone's time investment? No. Would you consider yourself to be open-minded? Yes. Would you say that you sometimes have trust issues? Yes. Would you be alright with living alone forever? No. Do you you always give someone the benefit of the doubt? Yes. Do you dislike the sound of your own voice? Yes. Do you like the color blue more than the color black? Yes. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? Yes. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? No. Are you afraid of spiders? Yes. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten lava? No. Would you consider yourself to be fat? Yes. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? No. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? No. This is all very interesting. Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spelled the name Satan? Well, I mean, you're the one who wrote the order of the tests. I mean, you set it up that way, but no, I wasn't checking your letters and your questions. Does that make you uncomfortable? No. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? No. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? No. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yes. I'm out of breath. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering dishonestly? No. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? No. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? No. Would you consider yourself captivated? No. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave? No. Do you view yourself as someone above average intelligence? Yes. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? No. Are you wondering which hidden messages you have missed? No. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take? I've begun to wonder how long my lungs will fucking last. It's like there's nothing wrong with me, and yet I'm out of breath all of the fucking time. I forgot what the question was. I have to reread it. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take, or how many questions exist in this session? No. Would you consider yourself to be a patient person? Yes. Do most humans annoy you? Yes. Do you prefer animals to people? No. Do you believe in magic? Yes. Do you believe in God, or the existence of some higher power? Yes. Do you fear death? Yes. Are you attracted to someone you're not currently in a relationship? Yes. 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 If I told you utmost certainty there's something watching you, would you believe me? Yes. You wondered who I am? No. Have you had shivers at any point during this session? No. Do you feel like you're being watched? No. Have you considered quitting the session early? If I pass out, but no. Do you drink water every day? Yes. Do you eat at least once per day? I eat constantly. I never stop. Do you realize there's a high probability you missed a plethora of hidden messages? Thus far. No. Do you realize you just missed another one? No. Are you wondering what they are? No. Would it bother you to ever know? No. Is your favorite number 7? No. It's purple. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. You agree? Yes, I guess. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. No. There's a thing I once got at a grocery store called a star fruit. They haven't sold it in decades. It has the consistency of a pear, but it tastes like a mix of apples and oranges. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? Yes. Everyone deserves a second chance. Yes. You can do anything you put your mind to. No. Obedience is more important than freedom. No. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. No. Did you realize that the first letters in the previous 8 questions were for Like, that's... I've not heard that phrase in such a long fucking time. Do you wish to be loved? Yes. Have you ever felt hated? Yes. Do you have any addictions? I mean, I don't think Pepsi counts. So no. Do you dislike the color pink? No. Does the color gray seem depressing? No. Do you enjoy loud music? Hell yes. Do you like to dance? I'm awful at it, but yes. Would you consider yourself normal? Hell fucking no. I am the last person to ever be qualified for that. Do you love your parents? Yes. Have you ever been lied to? Yes. Do you get angry often? I am angry and depressed at all fucking times. But I'm very good at hiding it. Yes. Do you hold grudges? Yes. Have you ever forgiven someone? Yes. Have you ever done something you knew you shouldn't have done but did it anyway? No. Have you ever lied? I'm pretty sure I have. I just don't keep track of that shit. I've cheated at video games, I guess. I never needed to cheat at tests at school. I aced fucking everything. It's funny. Took calculus and physics and chemistry, got 100% straight A's. I work in a fucking factory. Aside from that, the only other thing I could possibly cheat on is relationships, and I'll say this. I've never cheated in a single fucking relationship. If anybody out there cheats in relationships, that's fucked up. You're a bad person. But no, I've never cheated on anything, period, in any way. Except in video games using cheat codes, because it's fun to be a flying tank in Grand Theft Auto, exploding things, and then I make a harpoon gun in Crackdown. I harpoon people to the tires, and then I drive down the sidewalk watching the people harpoon to the tires, go blip 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 blip, as I run over more people, and then explode myself into the sky with a pipe bomb, into a quota car that I flip over, use as a catapult with a shotgun, and then fly through the air with a rocket launcher, breaking the motherfucking skybox. And then we end up in the Saints Row universe. But no. Well, that's reassuring. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? They're the same thing, just one's bigger than the other. Trees are just really big flowers. And flowers are just really small trees that I can nuzzle. I forgot what I'm not even sure if I answered the correct way to that, but you guys know what I meant. Can't go back. Have you ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? No, but I am a Neko. But all the VTuber jokes aside, I'm a person. I'm happy to be a person. I would not change that. Do you believe you have psychic powers? I have the power to hate myself. That's a psychic power. You ever seen a ghost? Yes. Do you dream often? Yes, usually fucking nightmares. Yes. Yes, but I can... Understatement of the fucking century. Yes. Give me a moment. I know there's something. I know there is, but I can't fucking remember what it is. I just got done eating a Krispy Kreme donut. It was delicious. For much of a fucking piece of fucking shit as I am, I try to focus on the positive things in life. I fail at it, but at least that's my attempt. But yes, I'm sure there's several foods I despise. I just can't think of them at the moment. Would you consider yourself emotionally wounded? More than I can fucking count. Have you ever felt betrayed? Hell yes. Do you ever feel lost in life? Yes. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? No. If you could push a button to destroy the world, would you press it? No, but I don't think I would stop somebody else. Do Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? I dream of being a hero and I dream of being a villain. I don't know what to say about that. There's not like supposed to be like, yay, there's some sort of moral lesson here. No, there isn't. I'm just a horrible person. Have you ever been bullied? Yes. Have you ever bullied someone else? No. Would you consider yourself to be a dreamer? Very much so. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Not that I know of. I try really hard not to. I try really hard to be kind and nice to everyone because I know how that feels, so I try to avoid, but then again, the person's being a dick. It's not me hurting their feelings, it's me telling them to go fuck themselves. But that's fine because because fuck them. But no. Space is cool. I like psychedelic music. It's funny. I don't do psychedelics, but I enjoy psychedelic music. Actually, I'll probably put some in this playlist after this video. But yes, space is cool. Would you consider yourself to... I'm a terrible one, but I try. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? I mean, I try to be a good friend, but I'm a fucking failure. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? That's my entire personality. Have you ever fantasized about being a supervillain and perform heinous, egregious crime? Yes. It's a nice... It just emotional venting. Do you believe in perfection? Yes, it's what I'm constantly aware of that I'm not. Have you ever stolen from someone? No. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstance? There are circumstances, but I'd say usually in the situations that Batman would. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? No. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? What's my darkest secret? That I'm sad? Internet doesn't count, so no. You trust me even though you know nothing about me? Sure. You know who I am? You're the person I'm talking to. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream? I'd tell you to give me a fucking hug and let's get Dairy Queen. If I told you I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? Why didn't you bring up some lemon lime soda from downstairs? You dick. Of course not. That would be silly now, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure there's a jump scare here, right? Would you consider yourself to be empathetic? Helplessly so. Would you consider yourself to be romantic? If that part of me is still alive, sure. Have you ever been in a physical fight? Thousands of them. Usually 5v1 sort of things. Can't say I win. Just mainly me getting my ass kicked by groups of people. So yes. Are you prone to headaches and migraines? Yes. Sometimes I tend to look everywhere. Are you attracted to the opposite sex? Yes. Would you ever shave your head? No. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Not really. I mean, tomboys, yeah, but yeah, femboys are nice. Just like Astolfo's nice, but that's not really like Armstrong from like Full Metal Alchemist. No, that's no. I'm gonna go with no. Muscles are fine. It's just softer's good. Yes, I dance. I try. I'm not even sure who that would count as anymore. The computer? No. Would you rob a bank if you get away with it? Probably. I don't want to, but okay. If you mean dream as far as fantasize about it, no. If you mean dream as actually having uncontrollable nightmares about shit, yes. 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 Everyone's like, we can't read anymore. I'm like, I'm out of breath. Okay, I'll just give you a second now. Yes, I like comedy. You guys remember Robin Williams? He's awesome. No. Yes, I'm paranoid as fuck. If you ever wonder what it would be like to go to space. No, I can just lay in a bathtub. Have you ever had out-of-body experience? Yes. Have you ever punched a nun? I don't think I've had enough experiences with nuns. But it's on the to-do list, okay? So yes. Do you like dogs better than the cats? I like them both. They're both cuddly and adorable. I like to read and watch movies. I'll get to it. I'll punch a nun eventually. I mean, if I met Keanu Reeves, I'd be like, whoa, it's Keanu Reeves, yeah, and then I'd probably take a nap. Do you hate going to big parties? I mean, I still do, so technically no. I mean, I actually do have good social skills. It's just I usually tend to work a job where I can't be social, and then, well, there aren't really any opportunities, but I mean, I remember going to a bunch of parties in the attempt to be more social. So yes, anxiety issues, but I still try, and I can at least maintain good conversations with people IRL. It's just, usually I use that person as a springboard for my mind, so that I don't wander too many different topics. If I just talk to myself, I just sort of go in random directions. Drink some more water. What's your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? Probably not. I don't remember. One day we're gonna punch a nun. I like to laugh. I like to find things funny. I say that sometimes with certain animes. Like, I enjoy watching South Park, and there's times where there's stuff that's really, really fucked up that happens in the show. And I'll laugh at it because I'm a serial killer. Because, you know, Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes. They're more than good. They're great. I'm like copyright infringement. It's like, oh, we have to take the video down. It's like, you infringed on Tony the Tiger. Didn't Meat Canyon make a video with Tony the Tiger? Imagine if I ever have a girlfriend again, I'd be like, yeah, you can't go on my computer or my phone. It's like, why? Because I'm a serial killer. Or just, you'll come across YouTube and like, you have depression. Because that's not really a thing. You know, it's funny, I try to tell people to open up about things. And yet I'm like, nah, I just... But then again, I'll say this, any relationship I've ever had, no matter how long that relationship was, never told the partner about depression. But yeah, I enjoy South Park. You're now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch. Yes! Bring me nuns. What if they're a sexy nun? I am trying to follow the YouTube rules. I'm trying to avoid the lewd jokes, okay? We're not going to go there. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? Yeah, I can go to heaven and hell, I guess. But yeah, I'm no one special. Do you enjoy I love video games. Yes. I don't know. Type in the no, don't, no, 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 that's no. No, no one type that in the comments. But I can, no. Are you more than slightly uncomfortable? No. Is your mouth dry? I should drink water. No, drink water. Depends on the circumstance, but I prefer polite conversation. Do you believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot or Lugia? Ooh. Yes, I was trying to make the ocarina noise from Pokemon 2000 movie. Yes. Are you poor of money management? No. My back hurts. Purple. Purple's color of royalty, but more importantly, it's color of humanity and compassion and empathy. It resonates most in the moment. All of these are negative terms. Where's the I need naps and hugs? Okay. I have none of these attributes. Maybe I did in the past when I was better at it, but I was smarter back then. I attempt to speak many languages horribly. I was in Canada for a single day. I have not traveled further than 100 miles. Well, no, 150. I have not traveled further than 150 miles from where I live for 20 years now. And if I have, I don't fucking remember. So yes. Not really. I prefer tea. Yes. 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 Well, I'm not scared of Gura. That doesn't count. What about Shy Lily? That's an orca is not a shark. I take so many showers. I am Vegeta. No. But apparently, like, there was once I went into a Hobby Lobby and they had a bunch of fabric. Apparently that stuff gives you horrible migraines. If you ever want to... I take like 15 showers a week and wear 2 different types of deodorant at the same time. And I wear cologne. I like to smell nice. If you ever see me at an anime convention, I'll be the guy in the black coat that smells nice. No. See your shadow moving. When do they fucking stop? It's unfortunate. Yes. 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 No. Sad face. No. Yeah. What? God damn it! I spaced out and I missed, like, the words got blurry. I thought it said attached, like I emotionally care about people. And then after I click it, I noticed the fucking letter R is... No. Fuck you. Son of a bitch. Yes. How am I this fucking tired? I'm sitting here pushing a button. It's not even like this requires reflex. It's not like we're playing fucking Thumper here. All I'm doing is pushing the A button over and over and reading a sentence every minute. Why am I exhausted? If you could dictate, sure. Do you ever wonder what it'd be like to be in prison? No. Why the fuck? I like touching grass. I like fishing. Not particularly, but if I had good company and it was comfortable out, like I would be cool like 50 degrees year round and some wind. Do you like hunting? No. Do you like camping? I did a ton of it when I was younger. Boy Scouts and shit. Got an Eagle Scout. But no. I like my queen size, super comfortable bed. I at least think it's comfy. No. Fuck sleeping on the grounds. Guns are okay. Tired of breathing. Yes. Yes. Do you always keep your promises? Yes. Or at least I try to, unless I forget that I made the promise. Because my fucking short-term and long-term memory, like, sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, and sometimes they go, and sometimes they come, and like, it's like... The only thing consistent here is my lack of professionalism in anything, but mostly this channel. This channel is just random guy yells at a computer. No, somebody fucking lies to me, they can go fuck themselves. You better have a damn good reason to ever lie to me for me to ever consider trusting you again. So no, I wouldn't fucking trust them. No. Probably not. I don't drink. I've tried it before, I guess. But no. But I imagine in the past I probably would be. Just because, Tylenol didn't exist back then, and I'm in constant fucking pain. Granted, it's nothing I really should complain about. It's just, Tylenol is usually enough. I'm just saying, if Tylenol didn't exist, how else would you, not be in pain? So I'll go with... I'll say yes, but I'd say with anybody that drinks or anything, the important thing is just to know your limit. How much can you drink and not hurt yourself? That being said, I don't know, that's probably a conversation for you guys out there to have with your parents or something, and not random disembodied voice on the internet of a crazy depressed person. Do you like tattoos? No, I actually don't like metal or ink touching my skin at all. I've dated women with piercings and tattoos. I don't really care for them. I mean, honestly, I would prefer people not to have tattoos or piercings. But that's not what I, judge people based on. I'm just saying I don't like the feel of ink or metal. Why am I falling asleep? What the fuck is this selective insomnia bullshit? Hi, let's lay in bed and not be able to fucking sleep. But now that you're trying to fucking do something, it's like anytime I want to try to actually do something, now my energy level wants to fucking crash. I would say fuck you, but I'm talking to myself at this point, so I guess more accurately, fuck me. Fuck me, Lunar. Whatever. Give me a moment, I gotta space out a little bit. I'm just like, by space out, I mean I'm rambling, I have my eyes closed, but my eyes are like looking toward the ground even though my eyelids are closed. Are you feeling overstimulated by fucking reading a test? You're a fucking moron. I was talking about stuff earlier and I don't even remember. I mean, the tattoo pierce. Yeah, I just don't like the feeling of ink or metal. Then again, I don't like leather either. or any kind of like bondage or any of that little, constraint stuff. I'm not claustrophobic, but I don't like feeling like I'm in an enclosed space or bound or any of that shit. That's not nice. I don't like it. I don't like the feeling of metal or leather or ink. Hell, I'll say this. Like dating, I've dated people that smoked, and it's like I didn't like that. That was an issue for me. Just because, like, even just kissing the person in the neck, it tastes like a fucking ashtray very much. Like, it soaks into a person's skin. Like, if a person smokes a cigarette, even if you just, not just their mouth even, if you kiss their neck, you taste the fucking cigarette. And it's fucking gross. It tastes disgusting. Never smoked anything in my life. Though you'd never think that as I'm fucking breathing weird. Though there's nothing fucking wrong with me. Just out of breath a lot. Do you enjoy being high? I mean, I like listening to nightcore music. Does that count? Do you believe you have a soul? Yes, it's just... You could ask that question any week. Are you upset with them? I'm sure there's people that are assholes, but it doesn't make anything better for me to be pissed at them. If it did, I would, but what's the point? Is there someone you're not being completely honest daily? I don't know. Do you understand how this works yet? No. If you answer the question twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering questions, about the time you spend answering them, and the combination you answer them in. Oh yeah, it's called a leading question or something, or it's just, don't police officers use this stuff in interrogations. I feel like that'd be the most annoying thing I'd be doing. Like, people try to interrogate me, I'd just be like, I drank an energy drink an hour ago. Why the fuck? Many different variables. Yes, I understand. It must be. That's... yeah. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I have fucking hypervigilance. I literally go places, and every time anyone looks at me, I'm thinking, they're thinking they want me to die, or how much they hate me. Or I'm just sort of like randomly expecting people to just like I'll be walking past someone, I expect in my head that they're going to suddenly just turn and try to punch me, or stab me, or yell at me, or tell me horrible bad things. Apparently that's just recurring experience of the fact that in the past there were situations where people beat the fucking shit out of me or called me horrible things thousands of times. Yay for being bullied a lot and shit and stuff and other stuff and stuff. Just saying. Maybe slightly paranoid. It's not like every time I sit in my bedroom, I lock my door, even though the doors to the house are locked and there are security systems in place. Shouldn't be any crime here, and I have stuff for self-defense. And the door, I'm in my room upstairs, door is locked. I have metal dumbbells on the ground in front of the door, and I have a chair in front of that door with stuff on it to fall off in case it gets pushed. It's totally not being paranoid or shit. Or like I'll be brushing my teeth in the bathroom and occasionally I'll look at the stairs to make sure nothing's going up the stairs. Or occasionally I'll be in the middle of bed and I'll just like turn on a flashlight in my room to make sure there's nothing there. Totally normal. sitting at a restaurant anytime, looking at the people around you, making sure no one fucking does anything at any point ever. Totally not paranoid. It's not like if somebody comes up behind me and gently puts their fucking arm on my shoulder, I fucking jump as though, you know, it's definitely not that people have come behind me and strangled me before, any kind of bullshit like that, and tried to kill me. It's definitely not a thing. Or that if anyone raises an arm around me, I just sort of flinch unconsciously. And no matter how much I try, I can't make myself not do that. You know, a simple yes or no would have sufficed. You dumbass. Yes. Yeah, what's to know I'm a dumbass? Yes. Fine, I'll try to find the original video, maybe if I remember, and put it in the description. Okay, at least test is over. I'm judging myself at all times. Yeah. What? I'm fine.